What's up, everyone? Oh my God, back up in paradise. Well, Crystal River. It's paradise to me and probably to a lot of you other guys too that watch this. But today, I'm doing another crabbing video, but it's a little bit different. As you can see, I got my life vest on. Today I'm doing it out of my Old Town 120. Still using my folding traps. So, something different. Also, we're gonna do a shore lunch today. So I'm gonna do a crab boil. We're gonna go out and catch some crab, come back in, and we're gonna do a crab boil. So, very excited about today's video. Now let's go catch some crab. So I'm going to demonstrate again how this works. So there's the trap. When you cast it out, it opens up like this when it hits the bottom. I got my chicken on, and what happens is the crab comes on to eat the chicken. Sometimes you can see your tip of your rod bounce, kind of like a little fish bite. You know, when you see that, check it. You don't need to jerk. Just pick it up and start reeling in kind of quick. If you go 15 minutes and you don't see that, you just pick it up and check it anyway. So a lot of times, you know, you'll have a crab on and you won't see your bite. So it's real simple, very productive. Like on windy days, rainy days, you know, where you're crabbing with the line, it's so hard to see that crab or your line. With this, with the folding trap, you know, you can have foul weather and still be productive catching crabs. Like today's super windy. Like I said, 2 days before the hurricane hits, so I'm gonna be crabbing today and tomorrow. I'm curious to see if the crab feeding habits change with the hurricane coming. But anyways, stay tuned, let's catch some crab. All right, I got a couple of tips for you guys who are using these traps. I've had a couple of YouTubers reach out to me by email, and I've watched a couple some of their videos that they posted, and I see mistakes a lot of people are making. For one, is when you cast your trap out and it flies out like this and lands, it's probably not going to open. Two, if it flies out upside down like this, recast it, because again, it probably won't open, or you'll get something on top of it. When you go reel it in, it'll be on the outside and you'll miss it. So them are two biggest mistakes. Another thing that I do every time I cast, before I cast, I let it hit the ground to make sure the trap's opening, because if it's not opening, it could be just a little tangle and your trap won't open. So always make sure before every cast that you touch that ground and your trap is opening. And if you're using the rope like this right here, some people throw it out like this, which I have before, but honestly, you're better off just go ahead and open it up so you know it's going to be open, and you toss it out like that. So anyways, there's some tips for you. I hope that helps you. Now let's get some crab. All right, we'll check King Kong here. Nothing. I tell you, I'm having trouble keeping my kayak in the same spot, so it's dragging my lines around a little bit. I might have to do this on a calmer day, but I'm gonna keep trying for a little longer anyways. Let's check this one real quick. Crab on. There we go. Female, but hey, we have to start somewhere if I can get it in here. I tell you what, it's a little harder. There you go. There you go. Let her go, let her grow. All right, so I'm gonna check them now. It's been about 15 minutes. I'm gonna check them. If I don't have anything on, I'll put them back out one more time, then we're probably gonna make a move. Got one on, crab on. Oh, just got off. It was another female. It was on the outside. That's 3 females today. Where all the males are hiding at. Cast it back out. My trap's open. Boom. Again, like I said, as long as it's partially open, you're good. If you're throwing it out and your trap's folded like that, you're just wasting your time. You're better off just reeling it in and recast it. I've learned the hard way, so. Check this one. Feels like there's something on here. Oh yeah, another crab on here. Another female. She might get up before I get her in. There we go. That's crazy. All right, she got out. 4 females today. Some days I go the whole day and I ain't catch a female. Trap's open, we're good. All right, I got something for you guys. Check out my Facebook page, Fishman Mike. I do giveaways there. I'll link the information in the description below. Just click on it. It takes you right to my page. You can follow me. But like October, I'm gonna be giving away a brand new floating trap and a thing of string to go with it. So come check out my Facebook page. I don't give away anything on YouTube. There's too many scammers. So if you get anything from me on YouTube, don't accept it. All my giveaways are on Facebook. That's Fishman Mike Facebook. And like I said, I'll put the information in the description below. Just click on it, you're there. So again, October, I'm giving away a floating trap and a thing of string to go with it. So come over and check out my page. And I usually do every week I'll post like the previews of that week's video. So I'll give you like a little sneak peek of what's happening. So come over and check out my page. All right, I'm gonna do one more check. I need at least 1 male for me to stay. If not, we need to pack it up and move on. I feel like I gave it plenty of time. Nothing. I'll cast it back out just in case the other ones have crab on it. Set that down. Check this one. Nothing. Okay. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Nothing. All right, we didn't get anything. We're gonna make a move. All right, so I put all my lines out while I put my kayak in the back of the truck. So I'm gonna check them real quick. But I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my worst day ever crabbing. Which obviously you're gonna have your good days and your bad days. But I'm gonna check all my lines right here. Maybe put them back out one more time, and if I don't get anything, I'm gonna make another move. Can't give up, right? Okay, I'll try to set you guys in this tree because I didn't bring any of my stuff, my rod holders, because I plan on fishing out of the kayak all day. All right, let's check this one. Feels good. Oh yeah, that's a good one. If you don't get off. There you go. Just like that. Yes. You know what? We'll take that. We'll definitely take that one. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. I know it's only one crab, but you know what? You have to start somewhere. We'll take it. I'm gonna get it in a box. And we're gonna check the rest of these rods. All right. I almost fell in. The camera turned a little bit on me. All right, let's check them. First one had a crab. Oh, this one feels like it have a crab on it too. Crab on. Wasn't for sure, but another female. What's up with all these females? Let her go, let her grow. Let her reproduce. But you know what? Hey, as long as I'm catching crab. Get it back out. Beautiful cast. All right, so 2 lines, 2 crabs. We're gonna check this one real quick. Let's keep it going, man. Maybe all it took was getting out of that kayak and fishing for land. one. I'll get it back out. Make sure my trap's opening. All right, we're gonna check this one. Feel like there's one on. It's wrapped around the top, one or the other. Oh yeah, there's a crab on. There's a crab on. There you guys go. Double banger. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's how you do it right there. All right, I'll get these guys in the box and get it back out there. That's what I'm talking about. Things are picking up finally. All right, so I spent over an hour in my kayak. Caught a few little females and no males, no even big crab. I'm not for sure because I had trouble keeping anchored, or when I had my spot lock on, they could hear that vibration. So, you know, it was terrible out there. I just put these rods out and 3 of the 4 rods we've checked had crab on them. So, but I will say this, that double banger, the big one's actually a female. I have her in my cooler, but before I let her go, I'm going to share with you guys the difference between a male and a female for you guys who don't know. So I'll do that here in a little bit, but I'm going to check this rod right here. Walking through this high tide. We do have an outgoing tide right now, so that should be good. That should be good too for crabbing. I'm trying to set you guys down in here. All right, let's check this bad boy. Oh my God, I feel like I got double on this one. Oh. Nope. He just come in sideways, but look. Again, he shoots and scores. That's what I'm talking about. Made a little adjustment and it paid off. I could have stayed out in my kayak and tried for hours and ended up with a bunch of female. And I made an adjustment and that's what happens. All right, we'll get this guy in a box, but we'll get back at it. All right, I want to share with you guys the difference between a male and a female. But first, in the state of Florida, there is no size limit. You can keep male and females as long as the female is not egg bearing. If they're egg bearing, you have to put them back. I believe you're allowed up to 10 gallons, which to me that's a lot of crab. I won't ever catch that many. I usually quit when I feel like I have enough, which is usually around between 20 and 25. But anyways, and if you guys want to keep your females, you know, that's fine. You know, I prefer not to, but honestly, if you're allowed to and you want to keep them, keep them. I just prefer to throw them back, so that's why I throw them back. But anyways, a male crab, as you can see, it almost looks like a male part right there. See how it's shaped, pointed up? It looks like a male private part. And a female crab, which is this one right here, first off, she had the real pretty red claws, orange claws. So that's a giveaway. And then on bottom, I'm kind of covering up, but her bottom is more rounded, where the male crab looks more like a male private part. Let me see if I can't get a better way to grab her. Right there. You see how she's more rounded? Let me try to hold it up right. Right there. That's how you can tell female from a male. She's more rounded, and usually she has pretty orange claws like that. But there you go. She's actually a nice one. I'm gonna let her go. Go do your thing. Bring us some big crabs next year. Look at that. Beautiful crab. All right. There you go. We only have 3 in a box, but I want 6 so I could do a shore lunch. So that's my goal. I usually like keeping a lot more than that, but I just want 6 for a shore lunch. But you know, the way we're starting off right now, it shouldn't take long. Not sure if you can see that crab. The tide's so high, it come in this road, and it's actually a crab right there. No claws, poor little guy. There you go. Again, you see activity like that, you know this crab here, why not give it a try? I mean, I've been here a lot of times, but I'm just sharing an example on some of the things I look for. Over here in this tree, somebody left their line again. which seems like I always take a line down that people leave. But again, if I was never here, I seen that crab there. I seen the crabbing line over here. You know, you're looking at backwater. There's buoys out there, or crab traps out there. So I mean, there's signs all around you saying there's crab here. So that's something I look for. And as you can see, this spot's pretty good. And if you watch other YouTubers, they're starting to come to this spot. And then folding traps, you know, I see more and more people using them, and which is awesome, because you know, I share these videos for that reason right there. You know, you want to bring your family out, your friends out. They're easy to use, easy to catch crab under any condition, rain, wind, you know, just cloudiness. You know, sometimes it's hard when you use the chicken and rope. It's hard to see your chicken when you pull it in. You know, when you're putting it on a rod and you're casting it out, it takes out that guessing game. You know, you're letting it set for a maximum of 15 minutes. And if you don't see that bite, you're reeling it in. And I'd say, honestly, on an average day, you're letting that set 15% or 15 minutes. I'd say maybe between 30 and 40% of your traps are gonna have crab in them. That's just from my experience. So, but again, man, this is a lot of fun. I don't know why everybody don't do this. It's a lot of fun, and they're really good to eat. If you went and bought these crab at a fish market, you'll pay an arm and a leg for these crabs. So come out here, cheap fun, and get yourself a delicious meal. These haven't been set in 15 minutes, but 4 of the 5 I checked last time had crab in them, so I'm going to go a little bit earlier. Maybe spend about like 12 minutes. Crab on if I get them in. Double banger. Double banger. Look at that. Look at the pretty blue in that. My God, it's beautiful. I hope you guys can see the blue in that. This crab is pretty. That one right there, we're gonna let go. 12 minutes, a double banger. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Man! Again, like I said, I could have been out in that kayak and nothing. Let that guy go. And nothing. I come in, I haven't been here maybe what, 18 minutes? Maybe, I'm sorry, 15, 12, 27 minutes? Man, I'm pumped. All right, I'm gonna get this one in the box and we're gonna check some more rods. All right, we got 4 in the box. I threw 1 back on land since I've been here and 1 female, so I'm gonna check these rods real quick. Oh man, it feels good. It feels good. I think it let go. Unfortunately, I think it let go. I think it was on the outside, but he's tearing that chicken up. I might put some fresh bait on here. I'll get it out one more time. Check this one real quick. Crab on. He stays on. That's a female. There you go. Another little female. We'll go put her back. All right, I believe last time I checked this rod, it had a double banger on it, so. I don't know, I might have something on here. Yeah, there's one on here. Dang, look at that. The females are taking over. Man, I cannot believe all the females. I swear I go days, some days, and I ain't catch one. Man. All right, we're gonna walk out here and check the line. Crab on. Just like that. Look at that. Another pretty blue one. Look at the blue in that. Man, I get some colorful crabs today. Dang. That is a nice crab. All right, I just need one more and we're gonna have a cookout. Crab boil right on the shore. All right, we're gonna check them one last time here. Tide's definitely moving back out, which is good. That outgoing tide seems to be pretty good most of the time. I feel like there's one on here. Oh, I just didn't open up right. Oh, there's still crab on here. He's on the outside. Look at that, 2 of them. Look at that. I don't want to pinch me either. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. Double banger. Nice. The one on bottom's the female. We're gonna let her go. Just like that. We're gonna have ourselves a little crab boil. All right, let's check these 2 right here real quick. Feel like I got crab on here as well. Oh yeah, crab on. Look at that. Another female. Hey, we got enough to eat. We'll let her go. Set that down. Let's check this one real quick. Must be National Crab Female Day. That's all right, we're eating. We're definitely eating now though. Look at that. Oh yeah. Heck yes. We'll add that to the box. I love it. Damn, we'll add in the box. I can eat 7 of these guys. Put them in there. There we go. All right. So I got 2 out of the first 3 rods. I'm telling you, I think the ticket was putting fresh bait on. Because last time I checked, I think I got 1 out of the 5. I might have one on here too, unless he's on the outside. No, he's on there. Or is it she? It says she. It's all right, we got plenty to eat. There you go, lady. Again though, hey, all it took was freshening the bait up. So sometimes just doing the little things like that can make a big difference. All right, there you go. I threw 1 back, so I kept 6. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put ice on them, put them to sleep. That way, it's the humane way of cooking these crab. You don't want them to die. You don't want to cook dead crab, so you put ice on them, it puts them to sleep. So that's what we're gonna do. Crab on. All right, so I made a move and went to a new spot. Never been here before, but I figure I'd try a new spot crabbing while I boil some crab. So there's my view. There's my setup. I got a little table. Got my camp stove. I'm just boiling some water. But if you guys watch my past videos, you know I've steamed crab, I boiled crab, I grilled my crab, I smoked crab, and then I clean and steam my crab, which is the way I prefer. I prefer clean crab before I steam them. But when you're out here in the water like today and you're doing a cookout, a shore lunch, you need to keep it simple, and that's what I'm doing. I'm basically just boiling water, throwing my crab in and adding some Old Bay to it, let it boil for about 20-25 minutes, more like 25 minutes. That simple, man. Keeping it simple, catching crab and having a good day. I'm gonna check my traps. Crab on. He's on the outside. I might lose him. Boy, look at that. Look at that. Look at that crab. New spot, big crab. Wow. All right, I'm gonna let this guy go. He's huge, but I got enough for a shore lunch. I'm not keeping anything, but look at that. All right, I'll get him out, get him back out, and go from there. Look at that. She's really boiling now. Man, they look good. Man, I wish you guys can smell that. It smells so good. Alright, I only got about 10 minutes left. Oh my God, it looks good, smell good. I'm telling you, man, it doesn't get any better than this. You need to get out and try this. And I say that all the time, but my gosh, for real, look at the day. We have a hurricane coming in 2 days. You look at this, you wouldn't think so. Making the best of it, man. Living life. Appreciate you guys. All right, I'm gonna show you how to clean them, or how I open them, crack them. Get underneath the skirt there. Put my thumb on our back leg here, the back swimmer, I don't know what you call that. And I put my other thumb right here. And I just separate the top and bottom shell. Just like that. Almost lost my bag. If I throw that in here, sorry about the wind. You want to take out the lungs, you don't eat these lungs. Take out the lungs. Just like that. Take out the eyes. Just like that. Some people like the mustard in there. I don't mind. I prefer not to eat it, but I don't mind it. But yeah, I just break it like that. Once I break it in half, I usually look at that meat right there. Look at that white meat. My God, that is gonna be good. Look at that. All right, that is a wrap on today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the water.